It's just not enough to be an innovator. You need to build an innovative organization. This is the very essence of the change that needs to take place in your organization. And there are two aspects that require your attention: the ethos and the mechanisms. Now, the ethos is arguably the harder of the two. It's more subjective, it's hard to measure. It's also the more important of the two. And if you try to skip to the mechanisms, it actually makes the problem worse. Now, what do I mean by ethos? Well, it's the question of an innovative leader's role while they are still with the organization. Early on, you need to be the innovator. Then you need to drive innovation. And it creates both a dependence on the leader to innovate, but it also unintentionally limits the ability of others to innovate. The innovative leader's ideas are so big that they instantly consume every last bit of meaningful resource available and then some, which leaves little room for others to build their own muscle of innovation. So before you exit, usually about 5 years, you need to shift from pursuing your own ideas to promoting the ideas of others. And this change in ethos is the very life and spark needed for the mechanisms to actually work. Oftentimes, this means hiring strong visionaries and creating space inside the organization's ranks for them to thrive. Now let's talk about mechanisms. Before innovation can take root in an entire organization, before you can start building innovative processes or implementing innovative strategies, a solid foundation needs to be laid underneath. It is for this reason that mechanics of innovation actually start with the organization's org chart and role definitions, the expectation of innovation, the boundaries of innovation, and the resource for innovation need to be laid out clearly in the organization's structure. Now, this doesn't mean that you need to create an innovation department. That is actually the opposite of what you should do. Instead, you want to build an expectation of and capacity for innovation in every department. Now, a clear org chart actually creates the environment for cross-functional teams to flourish. And this is important because these teams will serve as the driving force of innovation. They have the advantage of being project-based, pulling from various parts of the organization and connecting multiple functions within your organization. Throughout the remainder of this series, then, the following 4 strategies will fall into one of these 2 categories. You can create a culture of innovation by allocating resources to implement new and potentially bad ideas. These are both ethos. There's also driving strategy that demands innovative action and putting it all together with a process that fosters failure. And both of these are mechanisms. We'll explain all of them in the videos to follow. I'll see you there.